Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ambassador Plays. Hey, yes, sir. Ambassador Plays back in the building. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Not just well, but swell. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Look, first thing I want to say, first things first is, yo, welcome to another voiceover video, man. Welcome to another voiceover commentary video. I love making these videos. If I'm being honest with you, my number one style is live commentary. That's just me. It just flows. It's very me, man. But commentating is also something that I wanted to do. Like, I actually had went to school to, in hopes of being a public speaker, either doing like narration or commentary or even just speaking on a stage. So love the commentary videos, love Dragon Ball Z, perfect combination, love video games, perfect combination. In the future I plan to do these commentaries over gameplay of like Call of Duty and NBA 2K as well. And let me know any other games you guys would want to see, either live commentary playing with my friends or post commentary like this one right here. Second, I apologize for the sniffling and sneezing and stuff like that that'll be going on in this video. Your boy has very, very rough seasonal, nature allergies. I just woke up and my nose been going crazy, man, leaking like a faucet. Not gonna lie to you, so I apologize for that. It's probably gonna be some sniffles this video. Yeah, like that's a perfect example. My fault. You know what I'm saying? My fault. Yeah, in this video we got some Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta gameplay. For those of you who don't know, this is actually my favorite Vegeta to play in the game. I just think he's absolutely dripped out. His cosmetic, his appearance just looks amazing, man. His aesthetic, it just looks amazing. It's very unique, and it's the only Vegeta in the game that looks like this. And it's the only GT version of Vegeta that we have in this game. It's the most popular. Super Saiyan 4 is one of the most popular transformations, if not the most popular transformation, arguably. Probably base Super Saiyan is probably the most popular, and then Super Saiyan 4. Definitely, probably the most iconic in my opinion. I'm not a fan of that end stance they give him, no. That joint looks whack. They really make him look like a gorilla or a wild animal or something. Definitely think they could have gave him something cooler than that. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all about this game, and then also just, you know what I'm saying, life. But yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is solid, but he's not the best character in the world. Combine that with the problems this game has, such as combos dropping and tracking issues, he can become very frustrating to play. But it's not just him. It's like I said, this game and the issues that they fail to address. So the game itself can actually become very frustrating to play at times. As you can see, we're going against a Super Saiyan Rose Goku Z-Ray. And something that I realized the other day is like, I think I'm a lot better at this game than I think, because I don't lose often. It's not very often, unless I'm playing against Demon Joe or Don Coolio or somebody like of those calibers. I know it's arguable that Demon Joe is in a different category than Don Coolio, but Don Coolio is also very good at this game. Unless I'm playing somebody like that, y'all, I really don't lose my sets. Now, do I lose? Obviously, everybody loses. But it's very far and few between. Like, somebody might get a game on me, but I win, I say, like 80% of my sets, 80-85%. And I'm being serious. This gameplay that I'm showing you guys is not edited. These are all fights one after another. Like, nothing is skipped. The only thing that's edited is like the little countdown that happens after you win or lose, and how long it takes for the opponent to rematch or decline. And then when I'm searching for my next opponent, that's the only things that are edited in this video. Everything else is back to back footage. So yeah. But y'all make sure y'all take care of yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take care of yourself. Go to the gym, work out, read, keep yourself intelligent. And my advice to you is to find God if you don't know him already, because that's essential. You know, as men, we got to chase a bag. We got to make a living. We got to provide if we have children or if we have a woman. But at the end of the day, all of that is going to be much harder, much more difficult if you don't have a relationship with God, because that's how you keep your inner peace for real. You know what I'm saying? Inner peace is probably, if not one of the most valuable things in this world, man, because we all got natural stressors in this world, you know what I'm saying? Rent, drama, family, all that kind of stuff. Having a relationship with God will give you that inner peace, man, that can't be shaken up by your circumstances. The Bible says that he'll give you a peace that surpasses understanding, you know what I mean? So you could be going through like chaotic times in your life, and you just have that sense of peace. That only comes from God and God himself. And when I say God, I'm talking about Jesus. I'm not talking about anybody else. And I'm unashamed of that name. And, you know, if you guys don't like that, then you can click off the video, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm never going to change that for anybody. And I'm confident that that's one of the reasons that the Lord will bless me on this platform, is because I'm not going to forsake him for a dollar amount or for views or for clout, you know what I mean? And I'm living, you know, set apart from the rest of these folks. And I'm going to touch on this real quick and then I'll talk about something else. A lot of people like to use science to disprove the existence of God. I don't really understand that, and I think that that's an intellectual shortcut. It's a lapse of judgment, and I think it's just intellectually lazy because sorry, I had to take a sip of some water. What you'll often hear from these people is like, science disproves God's existence. Okay, so then it's like, okay, you say that, all right, let's break it down. What is science, right? Well, science is based off of the scientific method. You know, it's observation of nature and all these different things, gravity, animals, or they pray about evolution and things like that. But science is based off of the scientific method. And according to the scientific method, anything scientific has to be observable, measurable, and repeatable, right? Observable, you have to be able to observe it. Measurable, you have to be able to measure. And repeatable, you have to be able to repeat it. Which one of those things is the beginning of the earth? I'll wait. You see? So right then and there, the very origin of this earth that we all live on and love so much, the scientific method and science itself can't explain that. And so people, while they try to say that science disproves God, if they're being intellectually honest with themselves, science actually points towards the idea of a intelligent design creator. Because every creation must have a creator, right? The universe is a creation. Not even any scientist would argue that, right? The universe was obviously created. Instead, what they'll do, and let me know if this makes sense, they'll argue that this perfectly balanced universe, this perfectly balanced world with a gravitational pull that revolves around the sun, which has a moon revolving around it, which has gravity and levels, oxygen, carbon dioxide, things that if they were just a little bit off, the whole entire, you know, planet would look different and be affected. As you can see, I taunted on this dude right here. I'll stop talking at the end of this match so y'all can find out why. But what they try to argue is that this insanely balanced world and articulately, meticulously put together world came from nothing. They'll argue that it came from a whole bunch of nothingness, and all of this was perfectly just born into creation. That's just not the truth. That's just not the truth, and it doesn't make sense. I taunted again, and I'll be quiet so y'all can hear me in game.
Hey, the reason I did that is because before I started recording, this guy beat me, and he taunted me before he was done. So I'm taunting him, and I'm gone. No rematch for him.
Yeah, man. So when I had first hopped on the game before I cut the camera on, I actually ran into that same guy. I beat him once, and then he beat me the last two sets. He beat me the last two games, and so he did get that set on me. But in the last game, I can't remember if it was the second to last or the last game, he started taunting on me. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, you know, Probably been on all day. I just got on. This is somebody I know. This is a subscriber and a friend on PlayStation Network. That's why we were doing this in the beginning. But that guy had taunted on me, and in my mind I was like, okay, like I just got on. You probably been on all day. You probably feeling nice. I just told myself, I was like, you better not let me run into you, because if I do, like, I'm getting my taunt back and then I'm leaving. Like, once I do that, I'm not getting no rematch. If I would have won that first game and taunted on him, I would not have rematched him. But I only rematched because, number one, I knew he thought he could beat me consistently, and two, I was like, I'm gonna just whoop him and get this taunt off so that we'll be even. He ain't like that, because afterward, I think I'm sipping my water right now. That's this Cell Max, not Cell Max. This Perfect Seller give me the business right now. Yeah, he ain't like that I had taunted him and left, because he had sent me a message afterwards. And to those of you who do this, I ain't gonna lie, get a life, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So he had texted me saying, "Good boy, you better run." So first off, I'm like, okay, good boy is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? Good boy is crazy work. So I responded by just sending him like a trash can emoji. You know what I mean? He not trash at the game, but he was being trashy. So that's why I sent him that, because it takes a trashy, bummy individual to do something like that. You see what I'm saying? It's a video game. I'm not bound to rematch you, and I gave you one rematch. I didn't even have to give you that. You know what I'm saying? We already had fought. We fought our set. You started the taunt war, bro. You taunted on me. Anybody who knows, you know, taunting is like a disrespectful, like, I'm better than you. It ain't nothing you can do about this type of thing. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with it, because they put taunts in the game for a reason. But it's like, all right, bet. If you're going to taunt on me, I'm going to taunt on you. And afterwards, I dipped out. He ain't like that. So he sent me a message saying, "Good boy, you better run." I'm just thinking, that's insane. This is probably the same person that doesn't have the kahunas, you know what I'm saying, to say that to somebody in real life, but we're not even going to take it there for real. And then, so I had responded with a trash can emoji, and we had exchanged some words. I wasn't cussing at him or nothing like that. See, y'all know I don't do that. I don't give people the time of day. Like, you will not ever be important enough. Like, in the state of life I'm at now, you will never be important enough to get me to curse at you, bro. Like, you'll never get me that emotional. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you say or do something to my family, it's up for you. I ain't gonna lie. Get ready to see the inside of your coffin. But maybe if you say something to me sideways about my family, then I'll do it. But yeah, if you're just talking about me, especially over no game, I'm not finna cuss you out, bro. Like, that's lowly. I'm not that desperate. I'm not a loser like that. And so that's why I pretty much told him, I was like, hey, bro, like, you a loser. Because the reason I told him he was a loser is because he said, like, oh, I'm the greatest. He's like, you're not on my level. Like, I'm greatness. Know your place, peasant. Like, he was just talking on some, like, yo, this game makes me a man. That's kind of how he was talking. That's the vibe he was giving off when he was talking. It was like, the fact that I'm good at this game, it gives me my man card. And that is just so unbelievably lame. And I wanted him to know that. So, you know, we did that. I don't think the dude was very intelligent, but that's neither here nor there, because he couldn't even understand what I was trying to say to him. It was something very simple. But he was upset that I didn't finish the set after I taunted him. And he's going to have to cry about it. I ain't going to lie. And so, you know what I did? I told him eventually that this conversation is over and you shouldn't be such a loser from here on out. I didn't say you shouldn't be such a loser from here on out, but that's essentially what I said. Without saying it, that's what I said. And I kept calling him nephew, because he got to be young. If it's a grown man, then that's just unacceptable. I refuse to believe that you're a grown man acting like that. You're probably a young 16, 17-year-old kid. So I told him, like, you know, don't continue on this way, nephew. I said, but I suggest that you move on, because this conversation is over. And then I blocked him, because I don't got no time for negativity. You know what I'm saying? Negativity, bro, I'm allergic to it. You feel me? So I just blocked him, and, you know, he can't say nothing else to me. Maybe he can comment on the YouTube video if he cares that much, which is fine. But yeah, I blocked him. But that's everything, man. Yeah, make sure y'all tap in with God today, bro. Tell the people around you that you love them. Don't just tell them, though. Show them that you love them. No weird stuff. I'm not saying go kiss them on the mouth. But it's been Ambassador Plays. God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, man.